Hi and hello dear friends, welcome back once again to our channel Vagai Academy of Mathematics, and after a very long gap we are about to meet here in this playlist NTA UGC Net Paper 1, and here this session we are about to solve a very basic question from Venn diagram. So as per request we are here to see Venn diagrams concept. So here this session, using this very basic problem, let's try to understand the Venn diagram problem, how to approach any Venn diagram question, and what if a Venn diagram question is given to you, what are all the steps or how can you approach the question, what are all the steps you need to take there, everything using this very simple problem. Yes? Yeah, fine. Usually, when do we use this Venn diagrams? That we have to think. So whenever we have our questions which are based on two or more groups or two or more sets if it is given, and if at all there is some overlapping between the groups, then that is the situation for us to use the concept of Venn diagrams. Yes. So yeah, with this basic knowledge, let's try to see the question which is given to us. Yeah, our question here is, there are 150 people in a colony and there are two magazines A and B. It is also known that there are 70 people reading magazine A and 60 people reading magazine B. Yeah, this is what I told. There is a group of, there's a colony of 150 people. So I'm going to take this rectangular box to be the colony. So there are 150 people living here. So let's record it here. And there are two magazines given, magazine A and magazine B. See here, these two circles are what we call it to be the Venns. So here, this first circle, the one which you see in the left hand side, I'm going to take it to be magazine A, and the one you see on the right hand side, I'm going to take it to be B. Yeah, continue. There are 70 people reading magazine A and 60 people reading magazine B. So let's note it here. This left hand side circle, I mean circle A, there are 70 people here because there are 70 people reading magazine A, and this one 60 people reading magazine B. Yeah, I'm going to take this to be the 60. So the things are clear. This entire box I'm going to consider to be the colony, and this left hand side circle are what magazine A, and right hand side circle is going to be magazine B. There are 70 here and 60 here. Yeah, fine. Continuing the question, there are 10 people reading both A and B. And what about this information? There are 10 people reading both. So where should I record the 10 here? It's very simple to understand. The 10 actually will come here in this common region. See here, this set is for A, magazine A, and this set is for magazine B. And there's an overlapping region here, right? So overlapping, there's a common region here that you can see between. So here is where we have to note down the 10. Yeah, fine. Now this is going to be the clear structure of a Venn diagram. So as I told, whenever you have two or more sets and there is some overlapping, what do you mean by overlapping? There is a merging, there is some common region between the groups, and that is the situation for us to use Venn diagrams, like how we have here. Yes, fine. And there's one more information also given in the question, and the rest of the people neither. What do you mean by the rest? So people who are apart from these two regions, I mean these two circular regions, are the one who are reading neither. That's it. Okay. Yeah, fine. Now, with this basic understanding, let's try to answer these following questions. That is what is requested here in the question. Okay, yes. Before that, let me just change the color of the ink here. So I'm going to choose a different color. Yes, I think pink would be fine. Yeah. Coming back to this question, there is a colony and there are totally 150 people. 70 people are reading magazine A and 60 people are reading magazine B. 10 are reading both. Now let me raise my question. How many people here in this colony read only A? If you see the first question, only A. How many people here read only A? What do you mean by that? Only A? See, there's a very clear difference between my first question, that is, how many people are reading magazine A? For which the answer would be 70. And this question, there's a very clear difference. How many people in this colony read only A? Read A is different from read only A. What do you mean by read only A? So that refers to the people who are reading magazine A only and they shouldn't be reading magazine B. That is the meaning of the first question. Yes? Okay, yeah. But for that, we'll again get into some better understanding of what is given in this Venn diagram. See here, we know that there are 70 people reading magazine A. Is it or not? Yeah, fine. And what I mean by this 70? This 70 is actually inclusive of this 10 also. Yes. And similarly, there are 60 people reading magazine A. The 60 is also inclusive of this 10. Fine? Yes. So the 70 doesn't mean that these people are reading only A and they are not reading B. It is not like that. The 70 people are those who are totally reading A. That's it. So if you come to answer the first question, how many people are reading only A, then what should be done? From this 70, I am going to subtract this 10. Why I'm going to subtract this 10? Because these 10 people belong to the set where they read both A and B. That's the reason. So 70 minus 10 I will be getting 60. Those 60 I can place here in this region. Is the thing clear? So there are 60 people here. They are only reading only magazine A. So be clear with the question. How many people are reading A? The answer would be 70. But how many people are reading only A? The answer would be 60 only. Fine. Yes, 70 minus 10 I'm doing 60. And similarly, here coming to the right hand side, there are totally 60 people reading magazine B. That is okay. But my question, how many people here are reading only magazine B? Then your answer would be again 60 minus this 10. I should do, if I do that, I'll be getting 50. Those 50 people will come here in this region, right? Yes. So there are 50 people who are reading only magazine B. And by the way, we got the answer for the first two questions, this one and this one. So the first one, the answer is 60 people. There are 60 people reading only magazine A and there are 50 people reading only B. Yes, fine. Now coming to the third question, how many people are there in this colony who are reading either A or B or both? So what do you mean by this? Either A or B or both. So the meaning is people who are reading at least one of these magazines. That's the meaning, right? So people who are reading at least one. So this can even be asked as at least one magazine. So at least one magazine in the sense they can read either magazine A or they can read magazine B or they can even read both. So in that way, how many people are there totally? It's very simple to answer. I have the individual values, right? We have the individual values. So 60 plus this 50 plus this 10 would give the answer for this question. Because I know that clearly there are 60 people reading only A, 50 people reading only B. So we have got how many people are reading exactly one magazine. Here 60, here 50. And we should include this 10 also because these people are also reading magazines, right? There are 10 people here who are reading both. So without leaving any one of them here, 60 plus 50 plus 10 would give you the answer to be 120. Is it or not? So that's going to be the answer for the third question, 120. So if you ask how many people are reading both or either A or B or both, to be clear, so there are 60 plus 50 plus 10 people who are reading either A or B or both. That's the answer. So that gives us 120. And there is another way also to answer this question. How we can answer this is take the total. A, there are 70 readers. B, there are 60 readers. And both it is given 10, right? That is what is given in the question. There are 70 people reading A, 60 reading B, and 10 reading both. So with these values also we can compute the answer. How? So 70 plus 60 we have to do. So 70 plus 60 would give you 130, but that is not the answer. Why? Because from that 130, I'll have to subtract this 10 once. So let me show here. So 70 plus 60 minus 10 would give you the answer. Actually, why we have to subtract this 10 here? There's a good reason, because if I take this 70 plus 60, that means I'm double counting this 10. Is it or not? Because this 70 also carries this 10. The 60 also carries this 10. So for that reason is what 70 plus 60 I'm doing. And to avoid the double counting, I'm just subtracting this 10 once. So still you get the same answer. 130 minus 10 would give you 120. And that's again our answer for the third question. So whatever approach, you can get the answer for the third question. So you can either go for the distinct values, I mean the disjoint values, 60 plus 50 plus 10, 120, or otherwise with the initial values also 60 plus 70 minus 10. You can still get the answer. Yes, fine. Yeah. And there's one more question left to us. How many people are there here in this colony who read neither A nor B? That means neither. So this is the answer for the third question. How many people are going for neither? Neither in the sense, what do you mean by neither? It's again simple. People who are reading neither A nor B. That is, how many are there who are going for none of the magazines? That's all. Now it is very clear there are totally 150 people in the colony, right? The question itself begins in that way only. So colony there are 150 people, and just now we got there are 120 people who are reading for either this or that or both. So that is also clear. So if I want the answer for neither, I can just subtract this 120 from this 150. So that would give me 130 to be my answer. Sorry, simply 30 to be my answer. So 150 minus 120, the answer is 30. And that means there are 30 people who are going for none. And where would be the 30 people? They will be outside these two circles. Is the point clear? Yes, it's simple to understand. If there are 120 people here inside these two circles, and if this entire box contains totally 150 people, then obviously there would be only 30 people outside these two circles, but inside the colony, right? And that's going to be the answer for none. So I hope this problem, this set of problems is very clear to you for your understanding on Venn diagram problems. Just have a view. And yes, these two sets, once we take these two sets, it would be a very simple setup for you to understand a Venn diagram problem. And if possible, we can have another session which would have Venn diagram problems which involves three sets, and that would be a little advanced than this problem. And yes, anyways, if you get any doubts here, any doubts or any queries to be asked, you are welcome to post into the comment box. And again, as early as possible, we'll try to catch in the next session as early as possible. See you soon there. Thank you so much.